But if you have, and most people are really new here, we've just been going on this about, at most about 2.5 months. So there are many people on here that might not even have their products yet. But those of you that do, if you can unmute and just wave your hand and let us know, and we'll let you share it. Ernest.
We have one. Darry-Anne has some pictures and video to share. Darry-Anne, are you there?
And here, thank
Wow.
you. Good evening, Dr. Jerry and all. So this is a little bit of an update. I spoke briefly about a miniature horse, Jimmy Tiger. This is a friend and customer of Dr. Karen Kelly that's on the call here tonight. And we had met back in March, and she'd referred her friend to me to chat about Jimmy Tiger a little bit more and what was going on in his life. Jimmy's 3 years old, and he first started out with an emergency colic surgery when he was 8 months old. And from there, things just didn't go very well for him. He's been in and out of veterinarian care pretty well his whole life. And his journey started as far as his recent illness, okay, started back in September of 2024 when they took him to Auburn University, and he was diagnosed with acute hepatitis of unknown origin. And then they immediately treated him with antibiotics, IV antibiotics, and IV electrolytes. For 2 weeks he was there. Then they sent him home. He seemed okay. But at the end of October, and by the way, they had done a liver biopsy and it didn't show anything specific. Then they'd sent him home, and 4 weeks after he'd been home in October, his blood work didn't show him doing very good again. His liver enzymes were right back through the charts. They took him back in December 7th, Auburn University Hospital again. He was there for another few weeks, 3 weeks, and now they'd put him on IV steroids and IV antibiotics. And they also started him just before they sent him home on Denicil, which he was on for quite a long time. Fortunately, she had got a hold of Denicil for equines rather than the dog variety that they'd had him on. But all his blood work was drawn, and each time it showed he was doing okay, but then it would go back through the charts. So January 28th of this year, they did another blood draw, sent off to Cornell University. Each time these blood draws are done weekly. And they couldn't figure it out. So she's been in tears up until I met with her, got her started on the mush ponies. Back to Denicil. Denicil actually it's a nutritional supplement that the vets will use. However, it does come with side effects. And so Jimmy Tiger wasn't eating. Well, now after being on, this is him coming home from these different vet trips, poor little guy, and 2 different liver biopsies each time. Now after being on the mush ponies, which she started him on, stopped the Denicil on March 19th, started him on the mush ponies on March 20th. And I told her to get him out of his stall and start turning him out, exercising him. She was afraid to do this because she was worried about colic, putting him on pasture. Timing was an issue for her husband and her with their jobs and careers, etc. And so, and there's another stud living on the property, and he's a bigger horse, a saddlebred. So I said, get him out, run him for an hour, hour and a half with his mare, his older mare. Well, because little Jimmy Tiger's a stud, she was worried about that. And I said, get him out, you get a lead rope, whip it in the air, and he'll run, and he won't stop until you drop that lead rope. He won't bother the mare. So they did this, and they've been doing it every day. Now, 3.5 weeks after the mush ponies, Jimmy, that's him running in the video. He's happy. He's not depressed. He gets out and just gives her. He's excited. He eats all his different little meals that he's fed. She's got him off a lot of the supplements that she was talked into buying over the last few years, different equine supplements. And he's even having little nips of grass here and there and enjoying himself. No signs of colic.
Here
His
they come.
his liver enzymes have dropped. I love seeing this video. Have dropped considerably, and he's just a happy little guy. We are getting more information next week after the next blood work's drawn. She's
Here he goes. Here goes the
going
tiger.
to be fantastic. So he's literally been going into his 4th week now. I start crying when I see this. Going into his 4th week, so
Here they
happy and
go.
just showing no signs of not feeling well. So
Yeah, he really goes
next
now.
week after we get the blood work back. And
That's incredible. Thank you. Thank you.
you're
Darry-Anne.
welcome, and thank you, Dr. Karen Kelly, for introducing me. And she's
I-
assured me she's going to remain as a customer with you with the mush ponies for a long time.
Absolutely, like me and my dog. You know, I'm glad you mentioned he's not depressed anymore. I see it even in my dog. And you might wonder, how can that even affect, you know, the mental space? Like I said, the immune system is in charge of everything in the body. It supports all systems. Doesn't matter if it's the brain or the nervous system. The immune system's in the background supporting it, signaling, allowing things to function properly. So, you know, it doesn't matter what the system is, what the symptom or system is. But I do have to say that this product is not and has not, like no product, has ever treated or cured any condition or mitigated any disease. What it does is supports the body, supports the immune system. And it does that very, very well. And it's proven itself for thousands of years. But now we have it standardized around what makes it work. So it's the best of all worlds. It's the best of ancient wisdom and modern technology coming together.